Having studied law at university and having thankfully secured a law degree, I know what makes up the elements of a contract. It has to be an offer and an acceptance. So, in everyday life where you walk into a shop, a certain product will be advertised at a certain price. So, in normal circumstances, you offer that shop that amount of money, they accept it, and a contract of sale has taken place. How this then translates to a contract between an elite athlete and a management company is that in the scope of a representation agreement, there will be various clauses, and the management company will be offering certain services to manage that elite athlete in exchange for payment, an offer of services in exchange for payment, and essentially both parties will sign that contract, and that's what makes up a representation agreement. So in using golf as an example, the forms of payment that an elite golfer will pay to their management company is many golfers still pay prize money commission, which will be perhaps somewhere between 3 to 5% of their on-course earnings. Not all golfers pay prize money commission, especially in the States and especially at the upper end of the game. Some elite golfers may just pay a management fee, and in some cases they may not pay any fee at all. The other side of the representation agreement is endorsement income. Now, this is applicable across all sport. In golf, it's usually at a percentage of between 10 and 20%, just whatever is negotiated and agreed between the parties, and I think that's fairly standard across all sports. Usually, the representation agreements are fairly standard documents, but sometimes there's some toing and froing, and it will either be with the athlete themselves, quite often with parents, a friend, or sometimes a lawyer or other legal representative. One thing I've never been able to get my head around is that when a footballer signs for a club, it's the football club themselves that pay the agent. I can't get my head around that. I have no idea why it's not the player that pays the agent and rather it's the club that pays the agent. But part of me can't help thinking that, you know, that's not going to be around too much longer and that might change sometime in the near future.